Neil loves to be involved in everything that I do. When I get the laptop out, all of a sudden it's his, so I can no longer use it. He can somehow navigate through Instagram.
Oh my god.
So he's out of his cage most of the day, hanging around with us. He's very mischievous. You have to have your eyes on him at all times. The best way to describe him is he is like a toddler. And that starts from the morning when I make my morning coffee. My dad always said no to having a dog because they're a lot of hard work. So he thought to himself, why don't we get a cockatiel instead? Because as a lot of people believe, are a lot easier to look after. Which obviously isn't the case, which we soon found out. He was very, very quiet when we first got him. So we're thinking, oh my goodness, we've got a mute bird. However, after a few days, he started to liven up. He would chirp and sing a little bit. And we thought, okay, maybe now he's ready to explore the room and leave his cage. Within days, he was used to flying onto me. He loved being around us and just loved getting to know us. So he's got free reign of the house pretty much. However, he is my little sidekick. And that includes even drinking a cup of coffee in the morning. He loves to watch me boil the kettle, and as I stir my coffee, he beeps. He pretends he's drinking the coffee himself. And if you listen to him carefully, you can even hear him make a gulping noise. So Neil loves to be the centre of attention, loves to keep us on our toes at all times. Ow! What makes it so exciting having him at home, there's always some form of entertainment. I love everything about his personality. I love how stubborn he is. So every single day he's growing, he's learning something new. I've never had such a strong connection with an animal.
When Mikey and Mia first arrived in their new home, they seemed as different as two parrots could be. Mia, very gentle, very kind, very loving, and a lot more peaceful. Mikey is an attention lover to another level. Mia quickly became close to her mama, while Mikey bonded with his dad. They really, really love each other. They just want to be with each other.
You spoiled boy.
But to our surprise, in the beginning, Mikey and Mia didn't get along. Mikey and Mia were both in quite bad situations before we found them. Mikey wasn't in the worst condition. He just had quite a small cage. The family liked him, but they just had no time for him. Mia, on the other hand, she didn't even have a perch in this cage, and this cage was about half the size of the cage that Mikey was in. Her wings were clipped as well. She was terrified of everything, and she was very, very small. When we saw them, we basically kind of had to take them and try to give them a better life. Mikey, in the beginning, he was actually pretty fine. And since then, he's been pretty good. I mean, he's very loud. When we got Mia, we started working with her confidence, built up her flight muscles. Let her know that she is loved and a good bird. It was kind of heartbreaking hard in a way. But then the moment she started flying, her confidence was so much stronger. Since the first day, Mikey and Mia didn't get along. Over time, they started to warm up to each other, showing small signs of trust. Gradually, the tension melted, and we started seeing them share little moments. And then they could start flocking together, and then they started preening each other. Throughout the spring, they take over our bathroom and try to build a nest, and it's just absolute chaos. It's just one of those things where you learn the crazy commitment of having these birds in your life. We'll never get the true kind of bond we had back when we kind of first got them both. But it's nice that they have each other. These birds, they do pair and mate for life. Their bond is such a heartwarming reminder that birds can love as well as humans.
I think he might identify as a bunny. And he does want to be down on the floor running around whenever they're in there. Sometimes he'll try to groom them. I never in a million years thought that they would get along.
Come on, Petey.
Petey was a baby when I got him.
Come on.
I fell in love with him right away. We instantly bonded.
My little wet rat.
He just let me hold him and snuggle with him.
Hello, Petey Pablo.
But he also has a very sassy side to him. At one point, he didn't want to leave my shoulder. So I got him this little backpack, and slowly but surely we started making some outings in it. But I wanted him some company when I'm not around. I had Lou and Izzy, my bunnies, already. I were going to worry it would be that he was trying to play with them and would bite them a little too hard. But he has been very friendly. He does sit there and he does eat their lettuce. They just kind of run around and hang out. It's really kind of awesome. He wanted them to feed him.
That's nice, those friends.
Petey absolutely favors Lou. And the funny part about that is Lou, he is my grumpy bunny. He likes his space. But I do think that Lou likes him.
Cute apple.
It does melt my heart.
Is that your best friend?
And I didn't know this going in, but obviously birds and bunnies can get along. Petey didn't want to just be friends, he wanted to be part of their world. I think it's helped him to be braver and to explore. He's just part of the family.
It's mine. Whenever you come into the room, you'll spot this crow right by my side. Frankie was just like a 2-year-old following mom around. What? Every morning, he'll land on my shoulder and he'll demand kisses. Okay, that's enough. Are we done?
Hello. 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 Oh, he likes it so much.
Then Frankie would help me get ready for work.
I need that for work.
And if I wasn't paying any attention to him at all, it would be a constant. I've rescued hundreds of birds, and none of them ever acted like Frankie did.
Oh my goodness, you're so precious. He has to be a part of everything. I've been typing out this description now forever.
One day I was driving on the road and I saw this baby bird rolling on the road. And his foot was injured, so he couldn't stand up. I knew he needed help. I looked around hoping his mom would show up, but there was no mom there. So I was like, well, he's coming home with me. Hi, little one. Pew, pew. When I got close to him, he kind of didn't know what to do at first.
Are you gonna bite my scratches?
But I did everything to make him feel comfy. I would give him his space. I would feed him every 20 minutes. Slowly, he was getting a little bit more confident every day. And I was sitting there one day and he just slowly made his way up to my chest. He laid on his back.
It's so sweet.
It was the most beautiful, touching experience. And once that happened, I knew the relationship would not be the same anymore.
This is how I have to do everything now.
He was my right-hand man. He did everything with me.
There it goes.
We'd have our morning walks together. Then after our walk, we'd come inside and he would pull the strands like he was brushing my hair. He wanted affection all the time. You could tell he was really enjoying it. Just like your child, if he didn't get his way, he would have a little temper tantrum.
I'm not allowed to take a nap right now.
But because he was so cute, I just let him get away with it. I thought he'd be around forever. But one day he left.
You're a good boy. Mama's baby.
He made friends with the other crows, and at the end of November, he flew south. I just miss him so much, and I'm so hoping he comes back. I never thought I'd be a mom for a crow, but surely he's just touched my heart. I have never had any bird just show this much love, just like he was my own child.